the Manzano chili, also known as a rocoto. So I've reviewed this pepper before and had these peppers before. I remember the first time I ever had one and I bit into it and the seeds were black and I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then it quickly dawned on me that they're supposed to be, because I could tell the difference between that it was still a good seed and they weren't going moldy like you'll see sometimes in super hots and other peppers, right? So they're supposed to be black. The reason I'm reviewing this particular one again today is just because I've never seen them this big. And this thing is heavy. It's massive. And it's a big, big chili. Big pepper. So Manzano, native to Bolivia, I believe. Originally from Bolivia. But let's give it a bite. They're about 10 to 30,000 on the Scoville scale. This one has some white seeds in there as well. I was just shocked to find these. Again, new supermarket, El Super, Hispanic style market, just opened up in my town. I'd been to a few before in different states, never in Nevada. They just opened one, so a friend of mine told me I had to go there. And I found these. It's really juicy. Keep sucking back. It's got heat to it. It's got good heat. It's sweet though. I remember them being kind of sweet when I first tried these and had them, but I haven't had one in a long time. Because again, they're not super easy to find. At least where I'm at. This thing's absolutely delicious though. You can just eat them like an apple. Now, it does have pretty good heat to it. I can feel it in the back of my throat. Can feel it on the lips, can feel it on the front of the mouth, right on the tip of the tongue as well. You know, and hot jalapenos, 8 to 10, maybe 10,000 Scoville. You know, the average jalapeno. It's about 4 times as hot as that, right? It's leaking. That's how juicy this pepper is. See that coming out? Coming out, but I forgot how good these were. You know, peppers are a fruit, right? This is the definition of a fruit pepper. I mean, it is juicy. Oh. I was just intrigued because I hadn't seen them in a while. I liked that they hadn't fully ripened all the way. They had some coloration, make the chili look cool. But they were so big. I was like, I got to try this, review it, because just based on the look and how big they were. And I'm glad that I am. It's got my nose run a little bit. So hopefully that market continues carrying these, because I'm gonna cook with these. I've never cooked with them, but I mean, it's got me burning a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. My eyes are getting glossy and shit. This is crazy. But my lips are just on fire right now. This one's got some heat to it. Mm. These are so big that I could almost do like a stuffed bell pepper almost with these. Got my nose running. There it is. I'll call that good. I'm not gonna bite into that. Mm. So I've only had that chili twice now. And the first time I had it, I reviewed it. I don't remember it being as hot as that. That's hot. That's as hotter than 10,000. That might even be hotter than 30,000. It's getting up there. I mean, to get my nose watering, you know, my nose kind of gets activated no matter what. But it's really running. And my whole, you know, and the way you got to eat that in that way, my upper lip is on fire. But boy, oh boy, that is, I just don't remember that chili being that good and that hot. I've had that before, but like I said, it was only one other time. And I don't even remember where I got it from. And it was probably a couple of years ago I had reviewed that. I might have got it from like a Whole Foods, maybe. A farmer's market local, maybe. It didn't come in like a flat rate box of peppers that I get from growers across the country. It didn't come that way. I don't remember. I have to look back now. But it was a smaller pepper too. It wasn't nearly as big as that. And all the ones they had at this market were like as big as the one I just ate. And I got a couple more to cook with. And so hopefully they keep those around at that market. You know, the market, when I went on Saturday yesterday, it was super packed. It's a brand new store. They got great seafood selection, great meat selection. Hot sauce selection was lacking. You see my sides running a little bit, you know, so the hot sauce section was not that great. I tried pretty much everything that they had, so that was kind of a disappointment. But I got some good seafood, got some ceviche. I didn't get any red meat. It all looked good, but it was the meat counter where you could get, just give me a pound of that, give me a this or that, give me a that. The fucking line was, I mean, this place was packed. It just opened. I wasn't going to wait. You know, nothing really caught my eye that much where I would wait for it. I waited at the seafood counter for some calamari, the shrimp ceviche, and some other things. And then I did get some chorizo, things of that nature. But the rest of their red meat section, it was all big packages, like for a family and shit. And so I didn't get any of that, but came across these peppers and the chili chalaca, and fantastic. So I'll be going back, and hopefully it dies down a little bit. But anyways, that's all I got for you. My timer is going to run out. So I appreciate everybody burning with me, being here. The Manzano, quite a bit hotter than I remember, but also a lot more flavor than what I recall these having. Really juicy pepper. It was like eating a piece of fruit. And when I know peppers are fruit, but when I say fruit, I'm talking about eating an apple or a pear or something like that. So I'm going to time out and just let it ride. We'll see you next time.